Hey y'all, I'm Tammy, and this is Collard Valley Cooks. What if I told you you could make a complete Thanksgiving dinner in a crock pot all at one time? Well, you can. I have a recipe that has two sides, potatoes, green beans. It has the stuffing, it has the gravy, it has the turkey. So all you need to get is a pack of rolls and a jar of cranberry sauce. This is one of my best recipes that I have ever made. It's an original from me that I made in 2017. We have had so many people make this for Thanksgiving that cannot stand up in the kitchen and make a big meal dinner. And they absolutely rave over it. And they're so thankful for this recipe. And you will be too. Trust me, just give it a try. It's worth it. You're going to have two 12-ounce bags of Pepperidge Farm stuffing. I like to mix the cornbread dressing and the traditional, and that's what we're going to do today. I think it makes it just delicious. You're going to need some sliced turkey breast, and I just got these at Publix. They were 3 large breasts in a pack, and it was $13. I sliced them all in half so that I could serve 6 with it, okay? You're going to use poultry seasoning, and I'm using McCormick brand because it's my favorite. You're going to use black pepper, 2 cans of cream of chicken. You're going to be using water mixed with chicken bouillon. And if you want to replace that with broth, you're more than welcome to. You're going to have 3/4 cups of chopped celery and an onion chopped. You want to really enhance the flavors of that stuffing. You're going to use 2 cans of cut green beans. You're going to use 2 cans of cut green beans, and you're going to drain them. You're going to use 2 cans of new potatoes, the little round potatoes whole, and you're going to drain those as well. I'm going to show you how to put this together so that the stuffing is nice and fluffy and it's not dry. All you have to do then is open a can of your favorite cranberry sauce or make one because you're going to have plenty of time. Let's get started. I'm going to show you how it goes in the crock pot, what order to put it in order for everything to come out perfectly delicious. The first thing I'm going to do is open all my cans with my favorite can opener. It is for arthritis users, and if you go online and buy one, make sure you get one that has the really big ball handle because they sell some commercial ones with a skinnier handle, and if you get it, it's not going to be as good as this, so make sure you get the right kind. And everybody that gets them loves them. All I'm going to do now is take my cans and just drain them into the sink with the juice going through my fingers right quick so that when we get ready to put this together, this is ready as well. Now, I told you I created this recipe, and what happened is we were going to church and I was hungry for turkey dinner. Well, actually, turkey was on sale at the grocery store, and I picked some up, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to invent a complete turkey dinner in a crock pot. And I need to do more dinners like this for y'all because it turned out delicious. And when we got home from church, I was able to make us a plate and we ate it up like little pigs. The first thing you need to do is spray your crock pot. You're going to add half your cornbread stuffing. And half your classic stuffing. You're going to add your celery. And an onion. Spread it out good. Now, your water. For your water, we're going to use 2.5 cups of hot water with 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon granules. You're going to mix that up really well. Now we're going to put our turkey breast towards the middle because we're going to be pulling the sides over for vegetables. All right. Now you're going to add 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. Making sure you put plenty in the middle so your turkey is nice and moist. This is going to be like gravy when it's done. Okay. We're going to add our poultry seasoning. You can add it whenever you want to, just make sure you add some. I'm also going to add a little black pepper on that chicken. And of course that chicken soup is really salty, so you don't need to salt it. All right, now we're going to add the rest of our stuffing. And it's a lot of stuffing. So if you want to reduce the amount of stuffing, you can. It's not going to hurt anything because it does make so much. It makes way more stuffing than it does vegetables. So if you want to reduce the stuffing and put in more cans of vegetables, you can do that. All right. I am going to take my hand and I'm going to pull this towards me. And we're going to add the green beans. Don't turn on your crock pot and preheat it before you do this. So there's our green beans. And you, like I said, you can use less stuffing and more vegetables if that's what you want to do. And we're going to do the same thing with our potatoes. I always add my vegetables first, and you're really supposed to put in the broth, but it doesn't make any difference as long as it gets in there. So we're going to put some broth in. We're going to pour it all mostly over the middle part because that's where our stuffing is. Of course, some will get down where the vegetables are as well. So you're going to use all of it. That's 3 cups. If you reduce the stuffing, you can reduce the water as you feel like you need to. But without me knowing what you're going to use for sure, it's hard for me to tell you how much to reduce the water. So you can kind of just ratio it yourself. All right, you're going to slice a whole stick of butter, and you're just going to put the butter on the top. Make sure you put plenty of butter on your potatoes. Then you're just going to spread it out over the pot. Don't that look good? And I usually sprinkle my potatoes with a little bit of pepper. All right, there you have it. Super simple, easy, and now you can go rest until it's done. What about that? You get to rest on Thanksgiving. Our crock pot turkey dinner has cooked on high for 6 hours. So 4 hours I don't think was quite enough to cook this all the way through. I'm going to show you the results. We're about to dip us out a plate. I am feeding my neighbors again today, and they are excited. Now, I did get out a can of cranberry sauce and a bag of rolls. And you're going to see how quick this turkey dinner came together. I don't really know if they like cranberry sauce, but I sure do. So I got some out. And you can't have turkey dinner without a little bit of cranberry sauce. Now, I like to make my own, but this is supposed to be an easy meal. So I'm using it right out of the can. So we're going to dip down in here and get a piece of turkey first with some stuffing. So there's our turkey, our stuffing, and there's stuffing down in the bottom too. If you want some that's a little wetter. Oh, that's a lot. You've got your turkey, you've got that cream of chicken that's like gravy, and now we're going to serve the veggies. And a lot of y'all are going to be like, can I use fresh vegetables? Absolutely, you can. But this is supposed to be easy. So this is how I do it. So there's our green beans. Here's our potatoes. I'm going to give y'all one more potato. One more potato. Don't that look good? And now we're going to put in a piece of cranberry sauce. And you're going to see this come together beautifully. We'll just lay it right there. So now you have a nice big thick piece of turkey. You got your stuffing. You've got your potatoes. You've got your green beans. And guess what? I even got us some Pepperidge Farmhouse Hearty White. And so we've got their stuffing and their rolls. They should be happy with us today. What do you think? Looks good, don't it? All right, I'm ready to dig in. Are y'all? We're going to slice into this turkey. It is super tender, just falling apart tender. And it cooked right up under all that soup, so it should be good. I'm going to get us a bite of turkey. And it's hot. We're going to get a little bit of dressing with it. There's a lot of people who have tried my Crockpot turkey dinner, complete dinner in a Crockpot for Thanksgiving, and they love it. If you're one of those people, please write down in the comments and let people know how good it is so that they'll be confident that they can go and spend about $40, $45 and have a good turkey dinner for 6. All right? Woo, that's good, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed watching Collard Valley Cooks. If you want a homemade Southern cornbread dressing, then all you got to do is watch my cornbread dressing videos. But if you like stuffing, buddy, you can't beat this recipe. We'll see you next time on Collard Valley Cooks. Cooking like Mama did. Bye, y'all. Love ya.